Welcome back to the channel, guys. This video is crazy. We have polling staff that are rude and unprofessional. We've got crazy Karens.
You want to cause a fucking problem, I will cause a
I don't.
Yeah, no, you're not allowed here. You have to ask.
We don't have freedom of press
ask.
in Canada, is that?
No, not here. No. Go find the law, bring it to me, show it to me.
We've got tyrant police officers targeting journalists and violating their rights.
Yeah, so they don't want you here because you're filming.
And what's going to happen if I stay?
Well, then we're going to arrest you for obstruct police.
For obstruct police?
Yeah.
It's got everything, guys. It's got everything. Enjoy. So once every 4 years or so, the slaves line up to pick a new master. And that's what they're doing here today. Now, I don't hold it against them. I'm for freedom so much that if you want to be a slave, you're free to be a slave. What I don't like is that they're trying to choose a master over me. That's and that's not cool. So those of us with any sort of personal power don't need leaders, right? We can follow our own ways, and we're just fine. But I understand there's a lot of people out there that are so weak that they think they need someone to lead them. They think they need a government. When government is not a moral thing, it steals to exist. And stealing is wrong. And I'm the type of person, I like arguing online, and I've tried to have that argument with people, and no one has come up with a single argument to that point. Taxes aren't paid voluntarily, they're taken under the threat of force. That's not right. It wouldn't be right if I did it. It wouldn't be right if you did it. If you went around stealing from your neighbors, half of everything they own. But the government does it. And so it doesn't matter how much good they do with that money. It's stolen money. It's immoral. And so the argument can be had whether we need a government or not. I would argue we don't. Just look up North Sentinel Island. They don't have a government. They've lived in harmony with nature for over 60,000 years on that island. But that's not the argument I'm trying to have. I'm saying government is not moral. It's not moral to have a government. Municipal, federal, provincial. It's not moral. It's bright out here today. I wish I brought some shade. So we're going to just watch the sheep today and watch them line up to pick a new master. It won't be my master. I don't consent to be governed, but it'll be their master. So that's what we're here doing today. I'll show you a little closer up here. Maybe it'll get busy later. It doesn't seem busy at all right now, which is good to see. It means more people are waking up to the fact that government is not a moral thing, and voting is not moral. You're voting for someone to lead yourself, that's fine. You're voting for someone to lead me, fuck you for that. In a minute, I'll give you a closer look at the voting process, or whatever it is. All right, let's take you guys in for a closer look. Vote. Now this juxtaposition of this pile of trash next to a voting booth is it's got a little je ne sais quoi about it. You know, it's kind of good to see. It's like that and that are pretty much the same thing. If you go through here, you can see that, like, this is a public area, obviously. There's nothing stopping me from being here. Let's see if we can see what it looks like in here. This window. I guess people just sit here. Hello. Hi. What? They're saying no camera. They're literally trying to censor someone with a fuck censorship shirt on. What? No camera? What do you mean no camera? I can see through it. That window I can't. Oh, look. No camera. Yeah, no, I can do this. It's free press. For sure I can. Oh my God, look at this. That's crazy. Trying to stop me from recording. Yeah, journalists are like treated like garbage.
Sir, you're not allowed to be taking videos for people voting, okay?
I'm
That's not allowed.
standing in a public place.
You stand in a public place, but please don't turn the camera to the voters.
Yeah, no, it's my camera. It's not.
I know, but it's not allowed for voters, like voters to be get videoed, okay?
Is that a law or?
Yes, it's a law.
Okay, I'm unaware of it. If you can tell me what law it is, maybe I can look it up. All right. The heck? That is crazy. She just came to tell me I can't record. I mean, I'm not getting in anyone's way. Again, why wouldn't they just close this off then, right? Like, if I can't be here. Obviously, it's a public place. She admitted it's a public place. Yeah, I think they don't understand what freedom of press means. Pretty sure they don't understand what freedom of press is. Again, if I can see something from a place I'm allowed to be, then I can record it, right? It's pretty simple. I don't know why people try to push their feelings on other people like that. I'm not trying to vote, like record voters or record what they're voting, but if that information is left in public view, then they have screwed up, not me. You know, that's their job to keep that private. They should have blocked out the windows or whatever.
Sir, can I politely ask you to step further away? You're welcome to videotape all you want, but what the concern is that there's people voting there and one has privacy.
Yeah, but the idea is that like the privacy has to be created by you guys. Like you guys can block the windows, put blinds up, or whatever,
if you're
right?
Make us do that, fine. We'll put up signs on each of these. But I'm politely asking you, hey.
Yeah, I'm just documenting the process. I'm not trying to get anyone's vote or whatever that. Okay, yeah, but their feelings aren't like. Anyone can feel any sort of way, right? You know, I don't control how people feel.
Okay, fair enough. We'll call headquarters and we'll lock into this.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. I can't believe how many people are trying to censor a man standing here in a fuck censorship t-shirt. It's crazy. This is what Canada's turned into. And it's all because of voting. You voted for governments to do this stuff. Those people are all probably getting paid. They might be volunteers, but it's all because of voting in the first place, you know? We'll go back to the front. We'll go back to the front. You know, I wasn't going to stand there all day anyway. As you can see, I just wanted to get some shots of the inside. They wanted to be kind of dicks about it. I could have stayed there, but I'm going to stay here now instead. Seems like a more reasonable place, I guess. Although that back place is perfectly open to the public. opposed to having, you know, threaten to hurt me like some people do for my journalism. So that's good. They are trying to stop it, but they're not trying to threaten to hurt me. Maybe people are learning. Like I said in my last couple of videos, actually I haven't released that one yet, but I'm sensing better vibes in general. I think if I did this 2 or whatever the last election was 4 years ago, maybe even longer than that, people were more on edge back then, and they were more violent. I think people are going back towards more of a peaceful way of doing things. Hopefully that's the case. Hopefully they don't call men with guns here because I have a camera. That would be bad. As we know, the police hate journalists more than anybody else does. Attacked us. We've seen what they've done. So, currently trying to frame me for crimes. I have on video I didn't commit, which is why I record everything now. People will try to lie. People will try to hurt me just for being a journalist in Canada today. Sad. Very sad. Okay, that's in the building.
No, it's not also in the building. You were behind. You were taking.
Yeah, this is it's a public park.
Yes, but you were placing your camera was inside the area.
I wasn't. No, my camera was not inside the area. Like I've been outside the area the entire time. Yeah, but there's no rule against where I can point my camera.
The lens was for inside.
No, I can point my camera where I like. It's freedom of press. Why not?
I'm in the private building here.
It's a public building, and I'm outside of it.
If you want to cause a fucking problem, I will cause a problem.
I don't want to cause a problem. You're causing a problem. You're doing the same thing I'm doing.
You're outside. I'm inside, and look, it says it right here.
And you're doing it inside. And I'm doing it outside.
I'm facing it.
It's fine. It's called journalism.
Why are you vague?
Yeah, no, you're not allowed here. You have to ask.
We don't have
You
freedom
have
of
to
press
ask.
in Canada? Is that?
No, not here. No. Go find the law. Bring it to me. Show it to me.
You show me the law. You're saying I can't do this. You show me the law. You're the one saying I can't do this.
Call the police. You're not allowed.
You're going to call men with guns.
The law. The law is here. We told you, sir. We told
And I
you
try-
so many times. That's the law.
No
No photos, no filming, please.
It says inside this location. I've never once been inside that location.
You were behind.
I was behind it. I was
Yes.
never once inside the
Behind,
location.
and your
No.
camera was inside the
No. You can't just restrict my right to free press. You can't do that.
Thank you.
Unbelievable. The lady was the one breaking the rules. She was recording inside the building. I was never inside the building. That is crazy. She accuses me of doing something, then she starts doing it. Although I was never inside the building, so. I wonder if they told her to stop. They threatened to call the cops on me. Hopefully the cops don't show up because I'm not breaking any laws. We all know that they're violent, that they will attack, that they will try to frame me for crimes, so I don't want that. Also, I'm like 20 feet from the front door. I'm not right outside the door, but I guess that's a relative term. I'll stand in the shade.
trying to achieve?
I'm just documenting the voting.
Why?
Because I want to.
Why?
I don't need to explain myself to you. I don't owe you an explanation.
Well, you do kind of if you're filming us.
So is every other place. Do you think there's not cameras around here all
Does
over?
this make a difference?
Walk into a bank, you're getting filmed. You walk into Walmart, you're getting. There's cameras everywhere you go.
There's camera for protection. This is not protection.
People have dash cameras.
Crazy. You're crazy.
No, you're crazy, sir.
Why do you have that written on your shirt then?
What do I have? What am I? Exactly for this reason. Because you're trying to censor a man who's doing journalism on the sidewalk.
You answered my question.
You're trying to censor someone on the sidewalk trying to do journalism.
That's journalism. Yeah. Okay.
You don't have a pass on or anything. You don't
We have freedom of press in Canada. You can be a journalist too if you like, ma'am. You can use your camera however you like, and I would never try to tell you not to. Oh, you're gonna call men with guns. Are you gonna stick around?
I don't have to.
No? I don't have to stick around.
There you go.
No, thank you. I'd love you to stick around and get an education, but I can record anybody I like in public. She filmed me. Why is that okay? Why is it not okay for me? What's that? No. Are you sure I am?
You are, but that's fine. But I don't give you permission to film me.
Just so you know, I don't need it.
Turn around.
No, you turn around.
All right.
Wow. Oh my God. There's some crazy Karens here today. She called the cops and runs away because she doesn't want to get an education about free press in Canada. Crazy. Lots of crazy people here today. This is what I was talking about earlier. These people, they want a master. They want someone to come and force their will on others. They're totalitarians, they're fascists. They're voting for someone to hopefully stop this scourge of free press here in Canada. Unbelievable.
Press.
Yes.
Oh.
Understood perfectly. It's just like press? Like, yeah. Understood. We have freedom in Canada. This country. It's a free place. Love him. Love that guy. I love people. He wants to bring on the inside and say, hey, he's trying to invade people's privacy. Which is not true. It's not true. City of Ottawa truck coming in here. That's a big truck. It's like a refrigerator unit almost. What do they have? Weird.
I read fuck, so I didn't know what it was saying. Sorry.
Censorship.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh, it's all good. Have a good day.
You too. I get to come on stage. Wait.
at least for people trying to censor my journalism, they're doing it in a polite way. I don't think they're fire starting other people in there, because I think more people would be coming out angry if they were like, oh my god, there's someone recording me. So, gotta give them credit for that at least.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. What are you doing?
Just doing some journalism.
All right.
Guy's my neighbor. In case you guys at home don't know, my channel has always been non-political.
All right. You good?
Have a good day, guys. For those at home, they know my channel has always been non-political, in fact, anti-political. I don't pick one team over the other, but I do respect everyone's freedom. The channel has always been about freedom. And if you want to vote, then you're free to vote. And I would always, if someone said you couldn't, I'd say they're restricting your freedom, and that's wrong. As much as I don't like it, as much as I don't think it's right to vote for someone to rule over others, you know, you're free to do as you choose. You're an adult. Vote left, vote right, I don't care. Don't vote, that's probably better, but I respect your freedom, no matter who you are, no matter what political team you've picked. I don't think it matters because the WEF, the globalists that actually control the world, own both candidates. So you're going to get a globalist puppet or a globalist puppet no matter who you vote for, which is sad. And the only solution to that, of course, is revolution. Like JFK said, people who make peaceful revolution impossible make violent revolution inevitable. And like Benjamin Franklin said, democracy is two wolves and a lamb deciding what's for dinner. Let's take a tour around back again, and we'll just see if they've blocked off those windows, which they should do, right? If they want to create privacy, we'll go see. No, the windows are still wide open. They didn't bother. Yeah. I don't know if you can see in there. Just trying to get a good view of the side. Oh, and there they go. They're gonna put something up. I may as well record while they put that out. Interesting. I think they would have blocked them, but there's a lot of windows to block, right? This one's blocked. I don't know why they didn't block the other ones. Seems odd to me. That lady said she was calling the police. I'm willing to bet they don't show up for someone exercising their rights in public, but we'll see. We'll see. stand in the shade for a bit. Good, how are you?
Any purpose to this? Or
Yeah, it's just documenting.
For?
It's journalism.
For which media? Or
I don't really want to get into it.
well, if you're media, you gotta.
No, I don't.
If you're.
I don't owe you an explanation at all to what I'm doing. It's not illegal in any way. You're a stranger to me. I don't owe you an explanation.
So, if you're at a park, and somebody's filming you at a park, like I'm going to play there,
Yeah, that's fine.
and you would be there,
Yeah.
and I would be filming you.
There's already cameras. There's a camera on this building recording the splash pad. There's cameras in that building. There's cameras on every car.
There's nobody behind the camera, is what I'm telling you.
What does that make a difference?
Well, you just said I don't know you.
That's right.
So why it's intrusive is what I'm saying.
Intrusive?
You like to be filmed by somebody you don't know?
I
Nobody does.
every day I'm filmed by people I don't know. I walk into Walmart, I'm on 100 cameras. There's every Tesla that drives by is recording me. There's dash cams everywhere. Every second house has a doorbell camera. I walk down the street. You can't walk down the street without being recorded. I'm not the first person to record you today, sir. I guarantee it.
Yeah, but you're doing it without these people's permission.
No one
I
needs
don't care
permission in
about-
public. There's no expectation of privacy in public. When you go to a private place, that's a different thing. Can I get your name?
What is that you said to me earlier?
Yeah, but you're working for the public right now, right?
No, what's that you said to me earlier? I'm not giving you your name. You told me you work for the press. You don't even want to tell me the media you work for.
That's right.
Yeah.
But you work for the public. That's different. Look at this guy. What an asshole. What an asshole. Wow. I'll send the video to his boss. You mean you can't record someone in a park? You can record someone in a park all day long and all day tomorrow. Like, what the hell? What is wrong with people's brains today? Just like mush, absolute mush. Well, we do have police rolling up. I hope that's not for me. Now, I don't want to be anywhere near the police, so in case they're conducting an active police investigation, I'm probably just going to go the other direction. I don't know that they are. But the moment I find out they are, I don't want to be anywhere near active police investigation. He's walking out to them. Did they seriously call men with guns here? Damn. I'm going to walk away. Oh, he's flagging down the cops. He's flagging them down. There's 2 cops. Holy shit. Oh. I'm not going to be anywhere near them. I'm going to walk away from them. Bye. Everything I can to follow my mandate here. Here they come. You detaining me? Are you detaining me?
Yes, I am.
For what crime?
Okay? Now just right there. I'm going to speak to you, and you're going to listen, okay?
Yeah?
I'm going to make myself very clear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Name and badge number.
Yep. Just before I get there, I'm going to start why we're here, okay? Is that perfect? Okay, so the reason why I'm here is that I'm getting a call that you're causing a disturbance. You're not allowing people to vote. You're filming them at the.
Is that what they told you?
Okay, so
Is that what they told you? That I'm not allowing people to vote?
Can I speak?
Okay. Yeah, you can speak.
And then after that, I can get your version. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Why are you calling me by my name?
Because I'm calling.
Who told you? Who told you my name?
Don't worry about that.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck off then.
All right. So you're not free to go. Okay.
What am I being detained for?
You're free to go.
What am I being detained for?
Until I'm done. Okay. So that's what we got called. And
Great.
right now, I'm asking you to identify yourself. To tell me who you are.
You already know who I am. You just said my name, didn't you?
Okay. So I'm gonna confirm that. I want to confirm that.
Do you suspect me of committing a crime? Do you suspect me of committing a crime? It's a yes or no question. It's real simple.
You're being asked to leave. Okay. So is that
I'm being asked to leave a public park?
No, from there.
I was never inside that building. Not once.
Okay, so
Not
tell me your
once.
story. Tell me your story.
I don't need to tell you my story.
See, you're not helping me.
Help you with what? I don't even know what the hell you're doing here.
I'm trying to help you, but you're not helping
No,
me.
you're not trying to help. What kind of help are you offering me?
So I'm asking you for your story, for yourself.
I don't need to.
Okay, then perfect.
So right now we got a call,
Yeah.
right? Saying that there's a guy filming people without their consent also while they're voting.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Is that not freedom of press?
So you're actually not allowed to film people while they vote.
Absolutely you are.
Okay.
I didn't film someone while they were voting, by the way.
Okay.
I didn't. So that's a lie. It's all on camera. This is why I record, because people like to lie
That's fine.
and say that I did things, but I never actually recorded someone while they were voting.
Okay.
So
So right now we're asking you to leave, okay? Because they don't want you.
I leave where?
They don't want you on this property.
On the public property that I'm standing on.
Yeah. So they don't want you here because you're filming people.
And what's going to happen if I stay?
Well, then we're gonna arrest you for
For-
obstruct police.
For obstruct police?
Yeah. So right now we're doing
Obstruct police?
Yeah, so right
How
now-
am I obstructing
So
you?
right now we're doing an investigation. We've asked you, we've given you a warning to leave.
I'm trying to leave when you walked up and you tried to stop me.
So when you leave, you're not coming back though.
I'll come back with the moment you leave.
Okay, so we're gonna be here, and if you do that, then we have grounds to arrest you.
How long are you going to be here for?
As long as you're not here. So
As long as I'm not here?
Yeah.
So you're going to be here? You're going to be here all day?
We've been very cordial and cooperative.
No, you haven't. Not at all.
Talking back to us and giving us.
I don't want to talk to you at all. That's the point. You guys are harassing me.
Okay, so we're not harassing you. We got a call for you.
Okay, and none of that, what they told you, is true. I was not in their building. I was not recording anyone while they were voting.
That's why I asked for your story. You didn't want to tell me.
I don't have to tell you my story.
So simple. We're done our conversation. You leave right now.
I was on my way to leave. I don't want to be anywhere near your investigation. Do your investigation, and when you leave, I'll come back.
All right.
I'm gonna go 100 meters away in that direction so I can still see what the fuck is going on here. You fucking tyrants. Fuck you, pig. Yeah, they all know who I am now, don't they? They all know who I am now, don't they? No justice, no peace. Fuck the police. No justice, no peace. Fuck the police. I am now at least 100 meters away from their active police investigation. At least I'm going farther just in case. Just in case I'm going farther here. I'm definitely 100 meters away at this point. See, they try to use it to stop journalism. They're going to stay there as long as you're not. Which doesn't make any sense at all. How do they know how long I'm not here for? We'll go right to the middle of the baseball diamond, actually. This is why I record. This is why I fucking record. Right? I'm at least 100 meters away now. Probably like 120. It took them an hour to show up. It took them an hour to show up. They call men with guns for a guy with a camera. Detained me against my will. They detained me against my will. Fuck them. Okay, sure. I'm trying to leave though. I didn't know you were here.
Doesn't matter. What did we tell you?
You told me I had to leave, and I did.
We told you if you come back, you're gonna get arrested. Do you want me to arrest you right now?
No, I don't.
Is this recording?
Yes.
Okay, turn it off.
Okay. No, I don't want to be arrested, man. Comes at me, I'm going to defend myself. So I honestly thought that the cops were gone. I went back because I figured they were gone. I didn't know they were there. I had no idea until I saw them when I went around the corner. And yeah, I had no idea. I do not want to obstruct cops. I'm doing my very best to stay away from them. And they don't care. They're just going to keep attacking. He's going to sit there all day to make sure I don't come back, to make sure I don't do journalism there, right? It's not an active police investigation anymore. They got all the information they need. He's just there to prevent journalism from happening. It's the only thing he's doing. And like, this is what I'm saying. He knew my name, so they're passing narratives around about me that I'm trying to look for trouble. And I've never once tried that. I've never once been looking for trouble. Not once. Assholes. Absolute asshole. What do you want?
All right, sir. I'm here to serve you a fail to leave premise when directed.
I left exactly when you said, man.
Yeah, but you came back and that officer told you not to come back?
I told you I'd be coming back and you said, okay, it's on video. I have it on video.
Okay, we didn't say that. Okay.
Listen, do your investigation and when you leave, I'll come back.
All right. We didn't say that. Okay, so, sir, I'm going to leave this right here. I remember you told me you didn't want to get arrested. Right now, you're not getting arrested. You're getting served. So you have to fight your battles too, sir. Okay? So I'm leaving you.
You guys are assholes,
okay,
man.
I'm leaving you a trespass ticket.
You never gave me your name.
I'm giving you a trespass ticket.
Okay, what's your name?
It's writing right here.
No, what is your name?
Constable ETWYSE, Gauger 2666.
And you?
751
Doucette?
So it's a fail to leave when directed.
I left exactly when I was directed. I was leaving before you guys even talked to me. By the way, I don't have to leave public property when I haven't broken any law. What's that?
Going in your mail.
You understand? I don't have to leave public property, right?
Okay, just don't come back, okay?
I use that park all the time. I can't go back ever? Is that what you're telling me?
The community center.
I can't go to the community center ever. Is that what you're telling me?
Don't go back.
Go fuck yourself. Get the fuck out of here. Don't ever come to this property again. Fuck you. So yeah, what an absolutely crazy video that was. They've targeted me. Clearly, they've targeted me for my journalism. They don't like the fact that I do journalism. They didn't like the fact that I recorded them. That's why they're trying to frame me for a crime. That's why I have bail conditions saying I can't be within 150 meters of them. And I've done everything I can to abide by those restrictions. I had a channel about recording police activity. I can't do that anymore. So I go out and I've pivoted my channel to record other things. But I go and do that and people call the police on me and the police shoo me away. Like I don't have the right to journalism. They're violating my rights. They just hate journalists in Canada. Unless you're the CBC, unless you're the state-run propaganda, they hate you. And not only did they violate my right to free press in this video, they violated my rights to vote. Now, I make it very clear in the video what I think about voting. I don't vote. But that they don't know that. They didn't know that. And it doesn't matter whether I was going to vote or not. I don't like them taking my right to vote away. I could not go back to that polling station and cast my vote if I wanted to. How is that a fair election? Right? It doesn't even make any sense. They were the only ones they accused me of stopping people from voting. They are the only ones who potentially stopped someone from voting. They are the only ones who did that. They did that. And it's clear. Now, I don't know if they think that they're going to stop me with this. They are not going to stop me. This is only going to make me want to go out and record more. The fact that I know that they are doing this now, they clearly targeted me. They called me by name. They're mentioning my name out loud. That means they're passing information around about me. I've never done anything to them. I've never done anything to hurt them. They all want to hurt me. You could see it with the way these officers acted. You can see it. They want to harm me. They came to my house. I never identified myself. They came to my house and gave me a ticket. Now I have to pay another ticket. Now, the ticket is bullshit. They know it's going to get thrown out. I mean, I never even came back to the place I was trespassed from. I was trespassed from the community center. The park is a different address. They share a parking lot, but I'm not trespassed from the park. He even said I wasn't. And I never came back to the community center. I went back to the park. So I didn't even go back. He said if I go back, I'll be obstructing. Well, I assumed an hour later they'd be gone. And if they're still there after an hour, they're definitely not conducting an active police investigation still. I can be there at that point. But he threatened me right away, and I could see that he was getting out of his car. I'm like, I'm gone. I'm leaving. I didn't want to be near him in the first place. As soon as I came around the corner and saw the police, I'm like, shit, I'm leaving. I'm going. And again, I was never off that sidewalk. So these guys will make up whatever they want to hurt me. And it's clear. And all I can say is, if you want to do something about this, you can call and voice your opinion. I'm going to put the number right here. And you can call and express your opinion to them. If you want. I'm not telling you to. I would never tell you to. You're a free person. You can do what you like. You can call them. You can be respectful. You can not be respectful. You can not call them. You can do what you like. You're free to do what you like. But if you don't like what you saw here and you want to help the cause of journalism in Canada, of journalists not being intimidated away from doing their job, which, by the way, you're never going to stop me. They are never going to stop me. In fact, you're going to have to kill me! Yeah. You're going to have to fucking kill me. I'm not going to stop doing it. It's that simple. I'm going to record. And once I expose Constable Bard for the crime he committed on me, and once these restrictions are lifted on me, in like 2 years, because these friggin' court cases take forever, there's no such thing as due process in this country, you better believe I'm going to be out recording active police investigations again as soon as those restrictions are gone. But in the meantime, I'm pivoting my channel. And if the police keep targeting me, all I can do is keep showing you, right? And hopefully, I'm poor, hopefully not die in the process of starvation because they nickel and dime me with $65 fines. Which again, I'm not going to pay, but, I'm going to fight it. But that costs me money too, going down to the courthouse and stuff like that. So, but they aren't going to stop me. They can do this over and over and over and over again, and I'm just going to show you. And they're just earning more and more hate in their communities. And that's going to come back on them. That's going to come back on them. I've done nothing to the police, ever. Never once. And the amount of things they've done to me is insane. I don't know how everyone else thinks this is okay, because a lot of people are bootlickers still. But anyway, I'll just leave it there. Thanks for watching, everybody. Be safe and be free.